Have you yourself, have you cracked the code? Like, would you, when you look at
I can tell my story.
When you look at your own life,
Yeah.
do you feel that you've cracked the code? That the thing you're trying to tell everyone, do you go, yeah, I can give good advice here because I'm living authentically, I'm free, I'm all these things.
Well, I think my life didn't follow the trajectory it could have followed, because I was born in the middle of Ukraine, in a small town, kind of what was back then middle class in Soviet Ukraine. So I think I did certain things to move my strategy in a more aware fashion. But also, like, related to this thing, like we talked about reactivity, and more often than not, I'm not sure if you swear, but like sometimes people leave the job with this fuck you feeling. And when you leave a job like this, my experience or my belief, it's not the truth, but it's my belief that it's going to be hard to find your dream job when you left something with this kind of energy. So my approach is to find a way, how can I reconcile with it? How can I say goodbye it in an empowered way before I switch to something next? How can I acknowledge this idiot as a person who was probably hurt and traumatized in their life? How can I see their pain before I say them, fuck you?
But what about when I've had this experience relatively recently, when you're leaving one life behind, like for many, well, not many years, but for the last sort of, I suppose, 3 or 4 years, I've been straddling two very distinct worlds in my career. Mm-hmm. I have a former career as a journalist and media personalities, doing all kinds of things in the media. Yeah. And then there's this kind of other life that I live, which is this podcast, the Free Cities movement, Bitcoin movement, all these things. And I've straddled both for a number of years. And I definitely now have, especially in the last year, it's become blatantly obvious to me that I want to reside in this world 100% now. And it's very difficult to leave a 20 plus year career behind. And ironically, you could always say that I haven't actually, because I'm still we're doing a podcast here. It's like we're just talking about something else. But this is markedly different to me, to my former life, because the people I worked with didn't think like we do. The gender was completely different. The goals, but so I wouldn't necessarily say I'm saying fuck you to my former life, because I appreciate it. It's just not for me now. Is that okay as well to sort of like let go of something like that? I must admit though, it's difficult to let go of, but not because it is because I'm struggling to let go of it as well, but it's also because other people won't let go of it. For example, I'll give you an example. How would you deal with this? So say you have a 20-year career in the media and you did really well, and then you want to do something else. And I just want to, in my case, I just want to work with freedom lovers or Bitcoiners. I just want to work with those people. That's all. And I'll do anything. I'll do a sales job. I don't care. I like those people that much. But when you try and do that, people say, oh, well, can you make a film for us? Or can you do this for us? And you're like, you don't understand. I don't want to make films anymore.